3, 2, 1. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Billy Bob is back in the house representing America. America is the land of the free and the home of the brave. That's why I'm going to give you a little bit of a tutorial on how to start a successful business in these here United States in America. While we're waiting for some of these people to join us, I will let you know that my tummy is feeling a little bit growling, a little bit upset. So maybe Billy Bob needs to take a break and use the latrine, but if not, he looks forward to sharing some business advice with you guys. Now, as you know, Billy Bob is very good friends with one of the best lawyers in the country, Monroe Mann. He's also one of the best business minds. He's got an MBA in finance. He's taught me a lot of things. Now I'm going to share some of that wisdom, some of that information with you guys. The first thing when you are starting a business is you have to figure out the name. Why is that so important? People think that's just easy. Let's just come up with a name. Let's just grab a URL. We'll go to GoDaddy. We'll go to some other website where we can grab a URL and we just start. But there's something very, very important you guys need to know. There's something called trademark infringement. There's something called confusion of name. In other words, you need to do some very good research. Hello, whoever's just joined us. We're talking a little bit about how to start a business with good here, Billy Bob. And when you come up with a name, you got to first check, does any other business have that name? You got to check, is there someone in France that's already got that business name? Is there someone in California? Is there someone in Mexico? Why do you want to do these checks? Because Billy Bob told you to. That's why you got to do these checks. You shouldn't be asking, Billy Bob, why should I do these checks? Because Billy Bob told you to do these checks. But in all seriousness, the reason is you don't want to start your business and create some name for your business and create an LLC or a corporation and then discover that someone else has already got a similar name in a similar state or in a different state or in a different country. And then it causes big problems. For example, let's just say you come up with a business name and it's called Billy Bob's Gators, which is actually a very successful company of mine in the bayou. Billy Bob's Gators. It's funny, we're already here at 3 minutes and I don't know where everybody is. Usually we got at least about 5-10 people here. Now there's just one person. One lonely person is watching this live stream now with Billy Bob, and I just don't get it. Billy Bob does not understand it. Maybe it's because of the topic. No one wants to learn about how to start a business with Billy Bob. Do they think Billy Bob doesn't have anything good to say? I don't get it. I don't understand it, but Billy Bob is charging on. Let's say you've got Billy Bob's Gators, and you get BillyBobsGators.com. Well, you didn't do a check very good, and there's another place in, let's say, in Texas, that's called Billy Bob's Gator with no S at the end. That could cause big problems. What's up, Olivia and Lily? We got 2 people here in the house. We got Olivia and Lily. I feel very blessed. I feel very blessed indeed that we got both an Olivia and a Lily. My question is, why are Olivia and Lily sharing one YouTube channel? Why don't they have separate channels? Maybe you could share in the chat, what is so special about Olivia and Lily as a team that they need to be part of this live stream as a team? Nonetheless, I say hello. What are you saying no for? It says Olivia and Lily. Luis Ruiz. Great to see you. Today we're talking about starting a business with Billy Bob. I'm not saying you're starting a business with Billy Bob, because you ain't starting a business with Billy Bob. I'm telling you how to start a business with your host, Billy Bob. The number one thing is come up with a very good name that is very unique and it's not going to get confused by any other businesses out there. By the way, if you have business questions about starting a business, you can share them here in the chat. Billy Bob will provide his expert analysis and give you suggestions. So Luis, Olivia, and apparently Lily too, if you got questions about how to start a business, you share. Thank you for the hearts flying up in the air. Thank you for the exclamations. We appreciate it. Billy Bob appreciates it. Thank you for the likes. Make sure you click like. Make sure you subscribe to the Billy Bob channel, also known as Monroe Man. He's my good buddy. He lets me do these live streams here on this channel. So once you come up with a name for the business, you got to get the URL. That stands for Uniform Resource Locator. It's a fancy term for what's the website address. So you got to come up with a name, get the URL, but then you got to create the company. For that, you maybe need a lawyer. Maybe you could do it yourself, but you got to create an LLC or an incorporated C corporation. Do either of you in the chat now want to start a business? Luis Ruiz or Olivia or Lily? Would very much love to know if any of you guys want to start a business. Third step after you come up with a business, right? Again, you're going to come up with your LLC or you're going to create a C corporation. Billy Bob always says it's always better to go with an LLC unless you need a C corporation. Why should you need a C corporation? Maybe you want to go public one day. Very difficult to go public with an LLC. Let me tell you that. Maybe sometimes in Louisiana, you can go public with an LLC because Louisiana is a very special place. You can do a lot of things in the bayou in Louisiana that you cannot do anywhere else. As we talked about in the prior live stream, you can marry a gator in Louisiana. From what I understand, here in Miami Beach, you cannot marry a gator. That is extremely important. Once you've created the business, you got the name, you got the website, you got to create your bank account. So then you got to take all your legal paperwork and go to the bank. Now, if you're in the United States, in order to open that bank account, you need something called an EIN. That is an employer identification number. That's a fancy number that allows you to go to the bank and open a bank account in the name of your business. For those of you wondering why Billy Bob is giving a tutorial on business, it's because everybody was asking for Billy Bob tonight, but Monroe was planning to do a live stream on starting a business. So Monroe decided to combine them together, starting a business with Billy Bob. But the strange thing is, it's 8 minutes in, and there are only 2 people here, which is very strange. It's the first time Billy Bob has ever had less than 10 people in a live stream. Now he's got 1. Billy Bob has no idea what is going on here. Is the YouTube algorithm not sharing? Are his subscribers somehow becoming a little bit less confident in joining the live stream with Billy Bob? Billy Bob does not know, but Billy Bob knows one thing. Billy Bob keeps moving forward. Billy Bob does not look at how many people are watching him because Billy Bob's confidence is sky high. If this is the sky, Billy Bob's confidence is up here, above the sky. Billy Bob's confidence is above sky high. And then the next thing is after you've created your bank account, congratulations, you are ready to actually be in business. But the truth is, just setting up the business from a legal and banking standpoint. What's up, Man Vanth? My mouth and sound is not syncing. Am I not? Billy Bob is back now. Man Vanth, checking to see, is my mouth syncing now? Because I did not have my Wi-Fi on. Billy Bob decided to try a live stream without Wi-Fi, and it was ill-advised and did not work. Wonderful, Man Van, thank you. This is maybe why people did not stick around before, because the live stream was not syncing up properly. So Billy Bob will give a very quick summary of what the heck he was talking about before. Number 1, when you're starting a business, you need to come up with a good name. But you got to do a search on the internet, make sure that name is not already taken by competitors in other countries and other cities. Then you got to make sure that it's not similar to another business. Then you got to make sure you can get the URL, that's Uniform Resource Locator, Once you got that, you create the LLC and the corporation. Then you get an employee identification number and you go to the bank and you start up a bank account. So now your business is ready to go. And I gave the example before of Billy Bob's Gators. It's one of the most successful businesses in all of Louisiana. Can you guess who the CEO is? Of course, it's yours truly, Billy Bob. Why is Billy Bob's Gators? Thank you, Augie, you too. Thank you for subscribing to me. I appreciate that. I'm glad we finally got the syncing and the voice working. Manvanth, you are a lifesaver. Billy Bob's Gators is one of the most successful businesses in Louisiana because Billy Bob follows his own advice. He shares his principles with you that he applies to his own businesses. But as I said, the hardest part of starting a business is not the legal stuff, even though most people mess that up. But let's say you got your business all legally set up, you got a bank account, and you're ready to go. The hardest part, ladies and gentlemen, is getting those customers. Getting customers is, doggone it, that is the hardest part of starting a business. And this is the number one reason why businesses go out of business. Why do they go out of business? They go out of business because they don't got any customers. Why do they have no customers? Because their marketing stinks. Their offer stinks, and they don't know what the heck they're doing when they're communicating with potential customers. Billy Bob knows how to communicate. Well, assuming he's got his Wi-Fi on. If Manvanth did not tell him earlier that his Wi-Fi, his mouth was not syncing up properly, this live stream would have been a continued failure. But now that the mouth is syncing up properly, subscribers are starting to come in. Viewers are starting to come in. We got Augie YT. He said, I will subscribe you. I don't know what that means. I will subscribe you. But that's what he wrote. That's what he wrote in the chat. Just look at that. It's kind of silly. But I'm telling you guys, you want to start a business, the number one thing that you need to do is click like on this live stream. That's the number one thing you do. That'll help your business succeed. But beyond that, you got to figure out how do you recruit those customers. If you can't recruit those customers and then convince them that what you're selling is amazing, you are going to fail. There's this great book here, and I always recommend it. It's called Why Startups Fail by Tom Eisenman. Now, who is this book? This guy is a Harvard Business School professor. Excuse me, I got a little problem here with my chair. Tom Eisenman is a Harvard Business School professor, and he wrote this book to explain not how to succeed, but why do most startups fail. Most startups fail because of all these reasons I'm talking about. Number one is marketing and advertising, and the offer was not good. They did not get enough customers. They did not get enough sales. What's up, Violetta? Good to have you here. We're having an interesting discussion about starting a business, not only in these here United States, but around the world. And we're currently at the part where we're talking about you need customers. If you do not get customers, your business is going to fail. Ladies and gentlemen, you need customers. When you think about a YouTube channel, who are the customers? They're people watching your videos. If you don't have people watching your videos or watching the live streams, you will fail as a YouTuber. So that's the number one thing. I talked about earlier how important it is to come up with a good business name and create your bank account and create your business identity via an LLC or a corporation. But none of that matters if you don't got cash flow. You need cash flow. What's up, Violetta? Well, Violetta says, what's up, Billy? Well, Billy Bob says, what's up, Violetta? Evelyn, it's wonderful to have you back. Billy Bob has missed you greatly. Billy Bob is happy to have you on this American live stream. This is 100% American live stream. So my question is, let me ask you guys, what are the best ways do you think to get customers? How can you recruit customers to come to your business or to come to your YouTube channel or to come to your restaurant? What is the secret for you? And I want, maybe you guys can share ideas about how to recruit people into the business. Because the truth is, if you can get customers, that's half the battle. But let me tell you, just because you're getting lots of phone calls does not mean you're going to succeed as a businessman. Because maybe the people that you recruit and they go, we want more information. You talk to them on the phone and they go, well, I'm not going to buy. And I'll be like, well, excuse me, you're talking to Billy Bob right here. And they're like, Billy Bob, we are not going to buy. Most people do not say that to Billy Bob. Billy Bob is one of the top consummate salesmen in this here United States. But maybe you guys, maybe not as good as a salesman as Billy Bob, might encounter some resistance with potential customers. Master Gamer, great to see you. Evelyn is chewing on a boba ball. Evelyn, chewing on a boba ball is not going to encourage customers to come to your business. Can you please explain to me how chewing on a boba ball is going to help starting your business? We're all very curious to know what the heck you are talking about. And Master Gamer is here. Evelyn, hi Gamer. Got a few people here talking in the chat. Appreciate that. But I'll tell you the biggest things why your business is going to fail. 3 reasons. 1, you don't have enough potential customers, don't have enough leads. Number 2, your leads are not buying what you are offering. And number 3, you just got bad business skills and you don't know how to manage that company. Manveth says, in answer to my question, you solve their problems. Manveth, it's there, T-H-E-I-R. T-H-E-I-R. You solve their problems with a win-win for both. If it's a product, sell the features of the product. Marketing is the kind, customer positioning, customer retention, customer engagement. Now remember, you don't want to sell the features of the products, Manveth. That's amateur hour. You're here with Billy Bob. This is advanced hour. I will help you become an advanced entrepreneur. You do not sell the features, you will sell the benefits. What is a benefit? For example, the features of watching Billy Bob are a very handsome man with a very sexy accent, with an amazing America hat, talks and shares wisdom that he's gathered from across the ages. Those are all features of the Billy Bob hour. But what are the benefits? The benefits are you will have more friends. You will become more wealthy. You will maybe learn how to speak like this. Probably not. It's very difficult. Many men and women have tried, but it's possible. Those are some benefits of working with Billy Bob as your business consultant. Evelyn says maybe sell them food for $300. So Evelyn's business is going to sell food for $300. Who is going to buy food from you for $300, Evelyn? You tell me, who is going to buy food from you for $300? Doesn't make sense, let me tell you. It does not make sense. Manvance says, play with their needs and demands. I would not say play. You don't want to play with our needs. You want to embrace their needs. You want to caress their needs. You want to make their needs feel special. That is the secret. You find out what their needs are and you make their needs feel special. Billy Bob guarantees you're going to be selling lots and lots of products and services. Master Gamer says his channel has 10 million subscribers. I find that hard to believe because very few people have more subscribers than Billy Bob's. And Billy Bob here on the MonroeMann channel has about 2,600. And Master Gamer has 10 million. I think you're lying. I think you're lying. Billy Bob is not like to be taken advantage of. Let me tell you that. Awesome Gamer. Customers will buy my food. Manbeth is saying that I'm lagging. I don't know how I'm lagging because now it says that I have got Wi-Fi on. Let me check my Wi-Fi. Ladies and gentlemen, it says my Wi-Fi is working. My Wi-Fi is on. Can you hear me? You let me know if you can hear me. I sound like a dying robot drowning in water. That does not sound good. It is still not working. I need feedback from you guys, my fans. Now it's a good. It's like biting a mic trying to talk. Well, Billy Bob is not biting a mic trying to talk. On Bam says now it's good. I tell you, YouTube Live and YouTube and my Wi-Fi company, they are all interfering with Billy Bob trying to do a very good live stream. That is not good for business, ladies and gentlemen. It is not good for business at all. I don't know what's happening. Billy Bob does not like what's happening. Billy Bob's tummy is also hurting. Billy Bob's been having a lot of diarrhea today. Billy Bob doesn't lie about diarrhea. When diarrhea comes, it's very unfortunate. It's very unpleasant. And Billy Bob's tummy is not feeling very pleasant right now. Usually when he talks about business and starting a business and encouraging people, his bowels feel fantastic. Today, not so fantastic. Feeling a little bit uncomfortable. Violetta, I hope you have a wonderful, great sleep session. Hope you have wonderful, sweet dreams. I hope you wake up with a business idea that is going to take this itty bitty world by storm, and I'm just getting warm. I don't know if you know what that is. That is a reference to LL Cool J. What's up, Kick Your Up? Great to see you. Great to see the American flag here, representing here in the chat. But yeah, let's go back to that. Let me count that. Let me count those gators. 1 gator, 2 gator, 3 gator, 4, 5 gator, 6 gator, 7 gator, 8 gator more, 9 gator, 10 gator. Why is there one more? We're supposed to have 9 gators, not 10. 1 gator, 2 gator, 3 gator, 4, 5 gator, 6 gator, 7 gator more, 8 gator, 9 gator, 10 gators. Are we supposed to have 10 gators or 9 gators? I think we're supposed to have 9. You were trying to test me. I understand that. I appreciate that. But let's see if we can do it again with 9 gators. We need 9 gators in the chat. And then we'll get back to discussing about how to start and run a business. Evelyn says, one time I had diarrhea for a month. Woke up, it was so bad, and the carpet and the toilet was full of diarrhea. I mean, diarrhea is absolutely terrible. Diarrhea, the way you feel when you have diarrhea is the equivalent of how you feel when your business is struggling. You got a startup business, you're trying your hardest to make it go, and suddenly you got business diarrhea. Business diarrhea is not fun. Business constipation is not fun either, but I think business diarrhea is far, far worse. All right, let's count these again. 1 gator, 2 gator, 3 gator, 4, 5 gator, 6 gator, 7 gator more, 8 gator, 9 gator, and I need some more. We got it. We got 9 gators. I'm feeling good. Hope you guys will click like. Maybe we can get to 10 likes today. Billy Bob does not know what's going on today because he went for 5 minutes and there was nobody here. And now it's been always under 5 people watching. It's very strange. It's very confusing. Billy Bob does not know what's going on. Billy Bob thinks maybe that the algorithm is no longer supporting Billy Bob's live streams. I don't like that. Billy Bob wants to be one with the algorithm. Evelyn's dying of laughter. Please do not die on my live stream. I will not be responsible for your death. I do not want to see on the front page news, Evelyn dies watching Billy Bob's live stream because it was so dying funny. We do not want that. I keep hitting 10 on accident. We'll kick you up. I'm going to kick you up if you keep giving me 10 gators. I need 9 gators. It was so bad. I'm so sorry, Evelyn. Are you lagging? I'm not lagging. I'm right here. What's up, Freddie Sawyer? Good to see you. Do not know where Jesse is. Right now, we're talking about starting up a business and some of the difficulties you have when you're starting and running a business. Some businesses I do not think that it's gonna make it more difficult. You do not want to create a business that makes it more difficult for you to succeed from the outset. That just doesn't make sense. You want to choose a business that has a reasonable likelihood of success. Now, based on that advice, you should not start a YouTube channel because YouTubing is very difficult. Doesn't mean you shouldn't try it, but you should definitely create a test business on something that you know is probably going to succeed if you do it right. Why? Because then you can hone your skills. Billy Bob is a big proponent of honing your skills. Sometimes I hone my skills when I'm wrestling gators. But I'm not talking about gator wrestling skills. I'm talking about business running skills. I'm not talking about running a marathon skills. I'm talking about how to run a business. That's what we are talking about here. So maybe you can create a very small business. Doesn't matter what it is. Maybe you could sell hats. Maybe you could be a masseuse and do some massages. You could test out massages on a gator. I have massaged gator underbellies many times. When you massage their underbelly, they feel very happy. And they start to kind of purr like a little kitten. Brr, brr, like a little kitten. Those gators, they're so cute. Gotta love them gators. Thank you very much, Ark Unknown. Have not seen you, Ark. Ark has not been around in a long time. I think he must have been having some of that business diarrhea we were talking about earlier. Don't want to insult you very much, Ark Unknown, but that's probably why you were gone. Am I right? Were you having some business diarrhea? Because we're talking about starting and running a business here. Jadev, how are you? Welcome to the Billy Bob live stream. You say, how are you, Monroe Man? I am not Monroe Man. I am Billy Bob. So Ark Unknown's been working hard on that business for sure. Let me ask you. Ask me a business question. Billy Bob wants to give you some advice. Billy Bob wants to give you some advice. It may not be advice relevant to your business, but Billy Bob is going to say something. We got 9 likes. I think we're going to get 10. I think we should get to 10. I'll tell you this. Billy Bob has no idea what happened on that one day. The very first Billy Bob stream, there were 95 people in this here chat, and we got 92 likes. Does anybody have any idea how we got 92 likes on that live stream and we got 95 random people joining here? Yeah, I don't understand, Cake Your Op. There were like 113 people here. Now I'm just getting 5 to 10. If I get to double digits, Billy Bob is very happy. I'll tell you, this is making Billy Bob feel very, very uncomfortable. Because Billy Bob likes to talk to when his fans have got 100 people. Why they're not 100 people anymore? They liked Billy Bob before, now they don't like Billy Bob? That really does not make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Ark Unknown wants to know, should I hire an accountant right away? I would say no. Billy Bob says no. What you should do is just learn how to be your own accountant. You can get a book on Amazon that talks about how to do your own bookkeeping. Hello, Lily Fromel. Wonderful to see you. That's right. Billy Bob is amazing. Billy Bob is probably the most amazing. I know some of you, I saw what you said the other night. Monroe Man is the best YouTuber ever. Monroe Man, you're my favorite YouTuber. Well, I take offense. Why is Billy Bob not your favorite? Billy Bob should be your favorite YouTuber. So I will wait and see in the chat. Is Billy Bob your favorite YouTuber? Please let me know in the chats. That's very important. So Ark Unknown, you don't need to really buy an accountant on day one. Maybe what you should do is set up something called Wave Apps. WAVEAPPS.com. Do a Google search for waveapps.com. It's a free bookkeeping and accounting software. And I think that's what you should start off with. Try to do it all by yourself. Some people use something called QuickBooks. QuickBooks is very helpful. QuickBooks can help quicken up your success. But you have to pay money for that, where Wave Apps is free. That means $0 to get started. We got some comments here in the chat. I got to go. I'm at 11%. Evelyn, no, you don't have to go until you're at 1%. Why can you not give Billy Bob those extra 10%? Who is more important that needs those 10% of battery life than Billy Bob? So, Evelyn, you better come on back here right now. There you go, Evelyn. That is right. You share some of those 10% with Billy Bob. Don't you go give those 10% to someone else, some other live streamer, to your best friend, to your parents. I don't think so. You save that last 1% for your friends and family. You use that additional 10% for Billy Bob. That's right. That is right. Thank you very much, Evelyn. You need to get your priorities straight. Billy Bob is always, don't you give me that angry look. I see those emojis in there and I do not like that one bit. Young lady, you listen to Billy Bob and you give me at least, or you give Billy Bob 5%. You can save 6% left for friends and family. I believe 5% should be afforded to Billy Bob. So Arc Unknown says, yeah, Wave Apps, that's a good one. And QuickBooks on Wave Apps. I just think you should really learn how to do some accounting on your own. Excuse me, I got a little gator juice still in my throat. And sometimes it comes up and, after you've eaten gator and it comes up a little bit, it's very unpleasant. It's got an acidic flavor, kind of like puke. I don't know if you know what puke means. It's when you vomit a little bit of liquid after you've eaten it. Well, when you eat gator and then it comes up again, it's got that same flavor. I love eating gator when it's going down. I do not like when gator tries to come back up. It is not pleasant. Let's see what these... Wow, Evelyn is giving a lot of angry emojis towards Billy Bob. Do not know what's going on here. Evelyn used to be a big Billy Bob fan. Now she's angry. Evelyn, do you have anger management issues? Billy Bob is also a trained psychotherapist. Evelyn, don't know what's going on. Evelyn's very angry. Maybe some of you guys can check it out and see what's going on with Miss Evelyn. Very angry. We got some gators here. Let me count them. 1 gator, 2 gator, 3 gator, 4. 5 gator, 6 gator, 7 gator more. 8 gator, 9 gator. I want some more. Congratulations, gentlemen. Kick you up. Finally got it right. Let's do it. Let's count the flags here. See, we got 9 flags. 1 flag, 2 flag, 3 flag, 4. 5 flag, 6 flag, 7 flag more. 8 flag, 9 flag, 10 flag. Kick her up. Very disappointed in you. I gave you about 20 minutes to get your act in line, to get things straight, to figure out the error of your ways, and you gave me 10 American flags. It's 9 American flags. We should be having 10 likes. Why do we only have 9 likes? I don't know. Someone here is not sharing their likes. Somebody's withholding a like, and I do not like that. Billy Bob likes it when you guys like what he is doing. We need 10 likes. We're going to get to 10 likes. Kick you up. We don't want to use bad language in here. You're a moderator, but I'm removing your message right here. Actually, it's not letting me do it. Oh, message retracted. Thank you very much for moderating yourself. That's a very mature thing to do. Click the like button, guys, and subscribe for more. That is true. That is too true. That is the truest thing I think I've ever heard today. Billy Bob's bowels are not doing so well. He's feeling very uncomfortable as he's talking here, but he's trying to stay strong for you guys. Billy Bob loves the fans. There's a message being held for review. Let me see what that says. I don't know. It's funny. It's almost like Billy Bob is not a moderator here because he clicks on things and he can't do anything. Billy Bob can't view the message. Billy Bob can't moderate people. Very, very strange. Now, Evelyn, you guys know it's only 9 gators. You give more than 9 gators, I don't count them. They are meaningless to me. Those gators are meaningless. Absolutely 104% meaningless. So again, we're talking about starting a business, and Billy Bob just wants to make sure that you succeed. Now, you're in America. You're in America, which means it's the land of the free. It's the home of the brave. This is where, if you're going to start a business and it succeeds, and you started in America, it's got the highest likelihood of success. But it doesn't mean you're going to succeed. The truth is you're probably going to fail. No one is as good an entrepreneur as Billy Bob. I'm sorry. I know it hurt your feelings, and some of you are crying right now. But you're going to have to accept reality. Let me look and see what some of these things. Kick You Up says, I'm hilarious. Thank you very much for the compliment. Lily Fromel is asking, how are you, Billy Bob? Billy Bob is always great, except his bowels are feeling a little funky right now. It's a little funky. Billy Bob is a little bit uncomfortable. I'm going to wait. We need to get 10 likes. Lily Fromel, are you our 10th like? Lily, you need to click 10. Lily, you need to get us up to 10 likes. Let's count those gators now. 1 gator, 2 gator, 3 gator, 4, 5 gator, 6 gator, 7 gator more, 8 gator, 9 gator. Evelyn's on the floor. We'll give you a high five. Billy Bob says that is very fine work. When you share 9 gators, it shows the high level of professionalism Billy Bob expects from his fans and from his viewers. No one is stupid on Billy Bob's live stream. Only the very smartest of the smart. How is the traffic coming home? Well, Billy Bob was not in the car. Billy Bob just teleported here a few hours ago when Monroe said he was driving back from Rainbow Springs. But he said there, traffic was on and off, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And what he's going to want to do next time, Monroe says he's going to take the Brightline train to Orlando, then rent a car to get up to Rainbow Springs. You did the high five. Evelyn wants to teleport. Well, welcome, Aquifer Junkie. Aquifer Junkie is not understanding what's going on. Well, join the club. Billy Bob doesn't know what's going on half the time either. But what we are talking about is how to start a business. And Billy Bob is sharing his entrepreneurial success and tips with you. So if Aquifer Junkie wants to create a business, let's say he wants to create an Aquifer Junkie machine, and he wants to sell these Aquifer Junkie machines around the world, Billy Bob can give you the hints, the tips, the tricks on how to do it most effectively. You need customers, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't have customers, you do not get cash flow. Without cash flow, you go bankrupt and you go out of business. So first, Evelyn is wanting me to count chickmunks. Billy Bob usually does not count chickmunks. Usually Billy Bob counts gators and American flags. But because Evelyn's such a good fan and she stuck around to use some of her remaining 11% of battery for Billy Bob is going to start counting chipmunks. Here we go. 1 chipmunk, 2. It's very difficult to count like that because it's got 2 syllables. 1 chip, we're going to say chippy. 1 chippy, 2 chippy, 3 chippy, 4, 5 chippy, 6 chippy, 7 chippy more, 8 chippy, 9 chippy. We don't need any more because we got 9 chipmunks. Well, very good. Aquifer Junkie, we hope you'll give a like. We're all trying to get to 10 likes on this live stream. What do I know about running a successful MLM? Well, MLM stands for multi-level marketing. Billy Bob knows everything about multi-level marketing. The number one rule here with MLM is, the best rule is stay away from MLM because they're very difficult. But if you insist on running an MLM, you have to find a product that people actually want to buy. Because the problem with MLMs is they encourage every member to recruit other people under them. And so people are spending more time recruiting their team than they are actually selling the product and service they're supposed to be selling. You should not do an MLM with a stupid product. And here's the truth. Everybody's MLM usually stinks. Nobody wants to buy your stupid Tupperware. Nobody wants to buy your super fantastic fishing pole. You need an MLM with something that people really want to buy. Very few people want to buy vitamins from you. If you're trying to sell vitamins, well, that's very difficult. Why don't you just go to GNC or Vitamin Shop or go to Publix or Stop and Shop and just buy your vitamins there? So that's the number one thing. You got to find a product that people actually want to buy. If you do that, it'll be a lot easier having success with your MLM. Let's see what these messages say. Woohoo. For a business, do a business to start new. Everyone will go. Aquifer Junkie. I've got a specific product that's high in demand, but nobody is selling. How does it make sense? If you have the product that's high in demand, don't you mean but nobody is buying? Are you trying to trick Billy Bob here? You're not going to trick Billy Bob. Billy Bob is one of the smartest live streamers in the history of the internet. I think what you're saying is you got a product that's high in demand, but nobody's buying. If that's the case, let me show you. There's a book by Alex Hormozy. It's called $100 Million Offers. I think you need to read that book. Because if you got a product that's high in demand, but nobody's buying, then guess what? Your offer stinks. And you don't know what the heck you're doing. Whatever's coming out of your mouth is making people run away. You want to attract people. You want people to come in and go, Billy Bob, I want what you're selling. Billy Bob, I want it. We started off with 0 people here in this live stream. Now we got 8 and we got 9 likes. That's because what I'm saying, what Billy Bob is saying is what you want to hear. The words coming out, the voice, the accent, the sexy looks. How can anybody say no to this? Let's do an experiment. Hey, ladies, would you like to go to the movies with Billy Bob tonight? Do you see how that works? Most of the women here are going, oh my God, Billy Bob wants to take me to the movies. I see some hearts right there. I think I got multiple women who want to go to the movies with Billy Bob. That's because Billy Bob knows how to sell. Billy Bob is very much in demand, but if the women are not buying, that means Billy Bob is not selling very good. All right? And let's see. Evelyn says to me it cost $1,000. Aquifer Junkie's asking my dilemma. Do I go e-commerce or direct sales? That's a very interesting question. They're not mutually exclusive. That's the truth. You could have a direct sale e-commerce business. So you try to trick me, but you can do both. There's no reason why you can't have an e-commerce business that sells direct to the consumer. I just answered your question. Lily Shorts has got 9 subs. I remember when she started, she only had about 3 or 4. Now Lily Shorts has got 9 subs. We're shooting for 10. She's going to get 10 subs. Really, very, very exciting. Cake Your Ops is asking everyone to click that like button and subscribe for more. That is true. We're up to 11 likes, ladies and gentlemen. That is not bad whatsoever. Not as good as the high when I got to 92 likes last week. But 11, that's respectable. We're still in double digits. We're still feeling the love. We still see some emojis flying up on the bottom right. All that makes Billy Bob feel very, very loved. Thank you for loving Billy Bob. Thank you for making Billy Bob feel smart and sexy and desirable. Billy Bob appreciates that so much. Lily Shorts almost got 800 views. You know, that's more views than most of MonroeMann's shorts, so that's pretty amazing, Lily. So Aquifer's saying no one's selling through an MLM is what I mean. There are companies that made a lot of money, and there isn't much competition yet. Well, I would say stay, if you don't have to do it in an MLM, you stay clear of an MLM. I think what better is to create a product that's so amazing, to create such a service that you have all these fans who just start sharing word of mouth. They want to recruit all of their friends to be a part of what you're doing. That's what Billy Bob suggests you do. If you're the smartest, count my emojis and don't get fooled. You really think Billy Bob can't count emojis? Billy Bob is sharing amazing business and entrepreneurial wisdom, and you're saying, I bet you can't count my emojis? 1 emoji, 2 emoji, 3 emoji, 4, 5 emoji, 6 emoji, 7 emoji more, 8 emoji, 9 emoji. We don't need any more. We got 9 emojis in the house, ladies and gentlemen. They're not all gators, but that's okay. We saw some gators, and that gators always make Billy Bob feel good. Kevin Fisher, how are you? Hey, Mr. Monroe, my best friend, please sing me another song. I'm still sad. All right, Kevin Fisher, I will sing you a song. Kevin Fisher wants a song. Kevin Fisher, he's been gone for too long. Kevin Fisher, we want to sing along. But Kevin Fisher never use a bong, 'cause smoking marijuana is not for you. You got what I'm saying? You're picking up when I'm laying down? I made a song for you and told you to don't do drugs, because drugs are for losers. Billy Bob ain't a loser. America is not filled with losers. You are not a loser. Thank you, Little Shorts. Thank you for sharing those hearts. Really appreciate that greatly. Cake You're Up says wrong flag. We got more gators. I think we got 9 there. We got 9 flags. We're looking good. Introverted Person is in the house. Hope you've given us a like. Thank you for welcoming us here. Great to see you, Evelyn. Evelyn says you're supposed to say the emoji, Mr. Toothbrush. Who's Mr. Toothbrush? Are you calling me Mr. Toothbrush? Nobody calls Billy Bob names. You call Billy Bob Sir? Or Sir Yes Sir? Or Gator Yes Gator? Or Billy Bob? Mr. Billy Bob? Or Dr. Billy Bob? Or Dr. Reverend Pastor Billy Bob? But don't you dare call Billy Bob Mr. Toothbrush. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't even sell toothbrushes. I'll sell gators and gator-themed accessories. And recently we've started to sell gator tours. Guided gator tours. Jesse's sleeping so he can't join. What's up, America? Best hat on YouTube. No one else on YouTube's got this hat. Only Billy Bob. By the way, what is America? Well, we know America is the greatest country on earth, but more importantly, America is home of Billy Bob. That should be thing on the flag. It should say, America, home of the Billy Bob. Why do you say the Billy Bob? Because there is only one. Yours truly, Billy Bob. You don't remember Mr. Toothbrush? I don't remember. What is Mr. Toothbrush? Please, Evelyn, don't be upset. Don't be crying. Don't cry. Don't you cry tonight. There's a heaven above you, baby. You guys know that song? I think Guns N' Roses sang that. And I think it was knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, 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 yeah. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, yeah. Mama, take this badge from me, 'cause I don't need it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Seems like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sometimes Billy Bob just gets inspired. We were talking about how to start a successful business. We ended up singing Knocking on Heaven's Door. Thank you, Kevin Fisher, for asking people to smash that like button. Introverted Person, sir, yes, sir. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. Sir, yes, sir. Sometimes Billy Bob likes to salute like that. Because Billy Bob has got his own military. You probably knew that. It's called the Billy Bobs. The Billy Bobs are the most fierce fighting force on the history of the planet. In the military, it's usually one shot, one kill. In the unit of the Billy Bobs, it's one shot, 25 kills. Sometimes one shot, everybody dead. One shot, everybody dead. That's how amazing the Billy Bobs are. So I don't know why the Billy Bobs are not being called out to solve every military conflict in America, because they should be. Aquifer Junkie must be from Central Florida. I am from the Bayou of Louisiana. How dare you insult me by telling me that I'm from Central Florida? Monroe Man lives down in Miami Beach. And that's even weirder than the Bayou of Louisiana. Those weird people here in Miami Beach, they are very strange people indeed. I do not like them. Billy Bob does not like these people here in Miami Beach. Thank you for liking the stream, Introverted Person. That's right. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Kick you up. I really like the way you phrase that. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. I'm going to ask you, do you understand? And all of you are going to say, Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Let's try it. Do you understand? Did you say it out loud? I want you to say it out loud, and I want you to say it loud. I'm going to say, do you understand? And you say, Sir Gator, yes, Gator. And I want the Billy Bob salute. Like this. You got to go like this and rotate your hand. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Ready? Do you understand? Good job. I'm very proud of you. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Kevin Fisher, hit that like button. Count my emojis. Don't get full. Evelyn, I already counted out those things. Now she wants me to say their name. Say their name. Say their name. Flag, Chippy, Gator, Gator, Chip. Well, that's a tongue twister. Flag, Chippy, Gator, Gator, Chippy, flag, Chippy, Gator, Chippy. It's very difficult. Let's see if I can do it faster. Flag, Chippy, Gator, Gator, Chippy, flag, Chippy, Gator, Chippy. Billy Bob is very, very talented. Thank you for clicking the like button. Anyone who's just joined us. 13 likes is very lucky in the world of Billy Bob. 12, not so much. Make America great again. That's right, introverted person. We are going to work together to make America great again. It's very, very interesting. I heard something very interesting that Donald Trump said today. He said he is tired of Bidenomics. Now he wants Maganomics. It was very funny. We got Bidenomics, and now we're going to soon have Maganomics. MAGA stands for Make America Great Again. But I think it could also mean Make American Gators Angry? I don't know. We're at 13 likes. Billy Bob is very happy. Billy Bob is happy, but Billy Bob's bowels are still feeling very uncomfortable. He's got something going on in his lower intestines that's feeling very strange. Something is traveling through those lower intestines that just want to come out. Doesn't want to come out right now, but I know that it's going to want to come out very, very soon because Billy Bob is not feeling so good. Make America great again. Kevin Fisher says, make me a mod and I'll help your channel. Kevin Fisher, Billy Bob does not make those decisions. It's up to MonroeMann. So you got to make sure you come back on during MonroeMann streams. And MonroeMann needs to get to know your name so that Kevin Fisher is someone that MonroeMann sees all the time. Because MonroeMann made mistakes before, making mods before there should be mods. And those people modded all of Monroe's fans out. And it was not good. Billy Bob needs to take very care to trust his mods. It's a possibility you could become a mod, but you got to show MonroeMann that he can trust you. Please help. I'm dying of laughter, and my parents are thinking I'm having a heart attack. Introverted person, do not let your parents think that you're having a heart attack. Just tell them it's Billy Bob. Mom and Dad, I'm not having a heart attack. It's just Billy Bob, and he's dang funny. And he makes me laugh. And I hope we get 14 likes. Billy Bob would really like 14 likes. I know before we said that 13 is Billy Bob's lucky number, but now that Billy Bob's looking at it, the number 13 does not look so lucky. 14 would be much better. 15 would be even best. Kick her up is sharing something in emojis. I don't know what that is. Billy Bob can't see. Billy Bob's eyes are not microscopes. How is Billy Bob supposed to look at that and figure out what emojis those are? Kick you up. You're being real crazy today. I don't know what you've been eating. Clearly, you have not been eating gator today. Because if you had been eating gator today, you'd be in top form. But you're not. You're not in top form, and it's very disappointing. You can always delete me, but I promise I will help you. Kevin, see, that's a very nice thing. That's appreciated. But the truth is, as I mentioned before, for some reason, I can't make anyone mods. I can't even delete a message on my phone. I think there's a problem with the YouTube app. And it's very, very strange. I click on Kevin Fisher, nothing comes up. So you're going to have to come back to a different live stream later. And maybe we'll consider making you a mod. Introverted person is from Dallas. Thank you to the salute to Billy Bob. Let's salute together. Dallas, Texas. My name is Butters. Is your name really Butters? If so, it's a very nice name, but I've never met anyone named Butters. Hello, my name is Butters, and I'd like some butter for my buttered toast. Is that what you say when you go to the diner in the morning? Hello, my name is Butters. I'd like some butter for my buttered toast. And don't you butter me up by giving me compliments about my name, Butters. A lot of things you can do with the name Butters. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Thank you, introverted person. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Kick you up. Thank you, introverted person, for saying it out loud. Kick you up is laughing. Evelyn saying, woosha, 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 wow, did it. Sir Gator, yes, Gator. Billy Bob, kick you up. 13 years old. Phone is at 12%. My Little Sugar. Again, if you got 12%, well, that means 12% more time with Billy Bob. Billy Bob wants you to go all the way to the end until you got no more battery power left. Maybe you can save 1% for an emergency. But 12%, that's plenty left to keep listening to Billy Bob's live stream. Oh, now, you okay, Billy Bob? Your intestines need to catch up from your last teleport. Billy Bob needs to catch up with all these messages because he's about 10 minutes behind. Monroe, Billy Bob was talking about his intestines 10 minutes ago. So I don't know what's going on in this little chat. What's up, Little Sugar? We got strange kick your up emojis, introverted person emojis. Click that like and subscribe. Thank you very much. My Little Sugar has been here 7 times now. Thank you very much. Billy Bob has been here maybe 4 times. So I don't know how Little Sugar says she's been here 7 times on live streams with Billy Bob when Billy Bob's only done 4 live streams. So My Little Sugar is either lying or she is coming up with her own selective memories from thin air. I think that's something Little Sugar likes to do. She likes to make up her own stories. Isaiah Guarca says English or Spanish, so we need a timeout, Isaac, because I don't like people who say English or Spanish. Really annoying. It really takes away from Billy Bob's live stream. And Isaac Guarca, introverted person, remember, do not make threats. We don't want to ask people to like the stream, or you're going to send the IRS to their house. We want people to like the stream because they like the stream. We don't want to threaten people because then people give us a like and then they take the like away. He that giveth can taketh away. We've learned that from the Bible. But we also learned that here with the like button on YouTube Live. Fan who gives a like can also taketh away. We don't want a like out of stress. We don't want a like that comes as a result of force. We want likes from people who genuinely care about Billy Bob and Monroe Mann. My friends are being crazy right now. My name is Butters, and I want a butter toast, and don't butter me up. That is very much. I'm catching up. Delete this messages, kick your up. Okay, sorry, lag. My Little Sugar, like and sub, please. Then drop a heart. Billy Bob was talking. I've seen Monroe and Kings too. I wasn't just talking about you. I got you. You're talking about on this channel in general. Very good. Want to hit the like button. I just got a low power mode. Let me check how much battery Billy Bob has. Billy Bob is at 20%. Billy Bob has 20% battery. And Billy Bob has intestines that are about 100% ready to do something. Billy Bob's intestines are feeling very funny right now. Billy Bob feels the rumbling. Billy Bob feels the tumbling. Billy Bob hopes he does not embarrass himself on live television. But there is a very high possibility that Billy Bob does something that he's not going to be very happy about. So please do not hold it against Billy Bob if something goes crazy. What's up, Isaac Guarcus Paul? Great to see you. Great to see Casper Friendly here. My Little Sugar is asking a very important biological question. If I was to only eat ice cream, how long would I be alive for? I think before you die, you would have intestines that feel as terrible as Billy Bob's do right at this moment. Because if you eat too much ice cream, it's not going to feel good. Billy Bob earlier was eating a smoothie that was made with a lot of sugar, and then he had lots of chocolate, and he didn't really eat a good dinner. All that together is causing big old chaos in Billy Bob's bowels. Isaac, we hope you will leave a like. We're trying to get from 13 to 14 and then from 14 to 15. We really need to get to 15 likes. If we get to 15 likes, there's a rumor that maybe it might help Billy Bob's bowels feel a little bit less convoluted and crazy. What's your favorite flavor, Billy Bob? Billy Bob loves all flavors of ice cream, but he especially likes pink apricot. You might be thinking, what the heck is pink apricot ice cream? It's a special ice cream that Billy Bob made. And you know what the main ingredients are. Gator. We call them pink apricot, but it's really because we wanted to do some marketing and sell this special Gator ice cream. Like I said, when you are starting a business, it's all about marketing. So maybe it's pink apricot. But how do you sell it? How do you sell that Gator ice cream? Most people don't want Gator ice cream. I learned that the hard way. They're pretty stupid, and I think there's something wrong with their taste buds. But for some reason, people want pink apricot ice cream. So we make our Gator ice cream, we repackage it as pink apricot ice cream, and everybody buys it. The problem is we get lots of requests for refunds because they say this tastes like Gator. And they get really upset. I don't understand. If you ask for pink apricot ice cream and you think it's going to taste like pink apricot ice cream, but then it tastes like Gator ice cream, I wouldn't get upset. I'd be very happy that I thought I was getting something really disgusting like pink apricot, and then I get something delicious that tastes like Gator. I'm doing these people a favor, but they didn't agree with me and they asked for their refunds. We're at 14 likes. I only see 14. Do some of you see 15 likes? I only see 14. Billy Bob sees 14. Billy Bob tried to make 15, tried to push it. Oh, wow. We are at 15 likes now, ladies and gentlemen. 15 big old likes with Billy Bob teaching you how to start and run a business. Introverted person wants the America hat. It's very difficult to get the America hat. This is custom made. Oh, Billy Bob, very tired. My little sugar. I want the America hat, Billy Bob. You're at 15 likes. I think the fact that Billy Bob's at 15 likes is really good. I think that's where Billy Bob's going to say it's time to go to bed. Besides, not only Billy Bob wants to go to bed, Billy Bob needs to go to the bathroom. Billy Bob has bowels that are ready to go ba-boom. And Billy Bob does not want those bowels to go ba-boom while he's sitting here on this rocking chair talking to his fans live. That'd be very embarrassing. That'd be very, very bad. So, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Bob wants to say thank you very much for joining this live stream. If you are starting a business, let's just review this once again. Come up with a good name. Do a Google search. Make sure that no one else has got that name. Make sure that you find a good website URL for that name. Create an LLC or a C Corp, depending on your circumstances. And then open that bank account after you get your EIN number. And finally, that's right, give a salute to Billy Bob. No, Billy Bob's kidding. Next step is make sure you get customers. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Billy Bob is signing off. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.